YouTube, chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
Listen, Chick Smooth.
Hey, Chick Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
He got away with it, but he ain't get away with it.
He got away with it, but he ain't get away with it.
Oh man, just when Ja Rule thought he was safe, Ja Rule went on the Breakfast Club a couple days ago, and you guessed it. Yes, he spoke about 50 Cent. Now, 50 caught some heat for dissing Irv Gotti after he passed away. A lot of people actually called him out and said, yo, 50, you crossed the line, buddy. I get it. Your whole shtick is to be very rude, disrespectful, and pretty much evil to your ops, but you gotta have respect for the dead. Even people that rock with 50 said, yo, that was out of line. Apparently, Ja Rule was sitting back ready to crash out on 50. According to Ja Rule, he was ready to go nuclear on 50 Cent. And rightfully so. If somebody's dissing your dead homie, why would you not retaliate? Here's what Ja Rule said.
To me that you R50 have not outgrown each other. What I mean by that is, if you're talking to 50, Ja gonna come up. If you're talking to Ja, 50 gonna come up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't bring him up per se at all.
No, we do.
Yeah,
The media does.
Yeah.
But because I think that's because he's, a troll and he keeps it going.
You be throwing jabs and throwing them back, but you be.
I'll go to the circus once in a while. You know what I mean? But I really like to stay clear of that shit.
Yeah, because when the residency stuff happened, I was like, oh Lord.
I like to have fun sometimes and poke jabs at them too, but that's all it really is. It's like and to me it's like it's silly. We're both successful black men.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the focus should be on, continuing to make sure that we pay it forward, push it forward, make sure the culture keeps going forward. I think that's more important. I see some of the things that he gets involved in, this feuds on something like grow up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I be thinking to myself. And so when I see the things that he does, and he did the Irv smoking on there, I'm like.
How did you feel about that when you saw it?
Of course, nobody likes all this goofy shit, but it's goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm not. Preem said it best. I spoke to Preem the other day. Preem has always got the right words and shit and the right things to say. Because I was hot. You know what I'm saying? I was hot. I was ready to go nuclear and shit. But I say, so I spoke to Preem anyway. And Preem said, he said, Rule. He said, here's what you got to understand about who we are and what we are. He said, we are masters of self-defense. And I said, I love that. I said, because I don't want to start trouble, make trouble with people. But if we got to get into it, make it, I'll fucking end it. I'll put it to where it go. I'll take it to the next. So that's why I'm like, you know what? That is the best description of what I am and who I am as a man that I could ever think about. You know what I'm saying? Because that's who we are as men.
Mm-hmm.
We're here to protect our families, protect our homes, defend our honor, our names, our reputation. That's what we're here. I'm not here to be a bully and bother people. That's not what I'm here to do. You know what I'm saying? But I am a master of self-defense.
But in a way, you do have to understand why Fifth feels the way he feels, though, right? When you think about everything that y'all been through.
I really don't.
Really?
Yeah, I don't.
The fighting, the shooting, the stabbing.
What shooting? We ain't got nothing to do with that.
Oh, well, never mind.
I know people like to
you know
say it.
Yeah.
That ain't got nothing to do with us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I know the reality of it all. You know what I'm saying? And that shit ain't got nothing to do with us.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess it's good for, people to play that when they want to play that, and then play victim when they want to play victim. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I leave it all alone. I live a really, really cool life. I'm in a good space.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, sometimes you just got to remove yourself from the circus. And that's what I've chosen to do. And so that's why I've been being real quiet and cool and just enjoying my time and shit. It's funny because, I'll get DMs and shit from, other enemies,
mm-hmm.
what they say, a friend of my
Yeah, a friend of
The enemy of my
enemy of my
my
friend.
friend.
Yeah,
Yeah, so,
my
so I got a lot of those. You know what I'm saying?
No, enemy of my enemy is
probably
my
don't
friend.
Yeah, the enemy of my
You be
enemy is my
responding to
friend.
that because you probably don't get down with that, right? Like,
No, but it'd be like people y'all know very well. They hit me in the DMs and be like, yeah, you see this fucking nigga.
Hold on, so y'all,
That's just-
you know, it's so crazy because we say that all the time. When Ja Rule was going through his situation, Ja got jumped. That's why I don't really like to compare the Drake
This is true.
Kendrick thing. Like you got jumped. So all of those relationships you never made amends with? I thought,
Yeah, me and Game is cool. You know,
it was
me and
Busta for a
Busta's
moment.
cool.
Yeah, Eminem for a moment.
me and Axis cross, we cool. You know, but the rest, yeah, nah, they all on that side. Of
Okay.
me, you know what I'm saying? So I don't pump with them niggas like that.
Even all these years later, you just
You know, it's like, you know, Charlamagne, it's like anything else, like the Cold War, man. Like we can exist without having to coexist.
Now, in true 50 Cent fashion, 50 posted on Instagram saying, yo, the Breakfast Club should be ashamed of themselves, asking questions that perpetuates violence. This fool has been getting ready to go to what he calls nuclear for 22 years. Then 50 goes on to disrespect Irv once again. He says, you're a man in my runs now. God damn, this is the true definition of provoking somebody. And I believe it's been 26 years, not 22 years. But if you're Ja Rule, no way you did not expect this response from 50. At this point, fuck nuclear mode. You gotta go super crash out mode. Go get Ashanti and everybody else together. Y'all gotta figure this 50 Cent issue out. I do not support bullying. I do not condone any form of bullying at all. And low-key, I'm starting to feel bad for Ja Rule, man. You guys get in the comments below. Was 50 Cent's response out of pocket? Or is this just more of the same from 50? Post your comments below. Subscribe to my channel, like this video. I'll see you guys later, man.